Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to Cardi Made It. So if you're interested in seeing how I made these really cute Elmo face shirts, stay tuned. So we're going to start off in your search engine. I use Google Chrome, it's my favorite. So in the search box, you're going to type in free Elmo face SVG. And then this page pops up and you're going to actually scroll down till you get to the svcrush.com and you're going to click on that one. So once you're on the svgcrush.com, you'll see the Elmo face. You're going to scroll down to download zip. Click on that and then it will tell you that your file will be automatically downloaded in 10 seconds. Now once it's done downloading, it should pop up somewhere. So what you're going to do is click on your new downloaded file and then this folder should open up. You're going to actually click on the word downloads in the little search box area. And you have this zip folder that you want to unzip. So you're going to actually right click on this file and go down to extract all. And hit extract. And it should open up, well, it should create a folder that's not zipped. I don't know I don't know everything about that, but I do know that you have to unzip a folder. And next, you're going into design space. You're going to hit upload image. You see, I already have it here because I already did this. But yeah, you're going to go to browse, go to your download folder, click on the unzip file folder, hit downloads. It's an easier way to do this, but it's usually how I do this. And then you're going to click on the one that's an HTML document from Microsoft Edge. Now, as you can see, only a cut image pops up. And I think this means that it's an actual SVG because it doesn't ask if you want to print a cut. That's my reasoning. That's what I believe. But hey, you have your cut image and you're going to upload it. You're going to click on it and add it to Canvas. So now that you've uploaded your Elmo face to Canvas, the very first thing you're going to do is ungroup it. You don't want the pieces stuck together. You're going to use the layer panel and you're going to click on that very bottom layer, which is the black base of the picture. You're going to delete that. You're going to do the same for the red fur layer. You're going to click on it in the panel and then delete that. And that's where you're left with your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the mouth and you're going to hit the eyeball in the panel to make that disappear so that you're only left with the white part of the eye and the nose. So you're going to select both of those and go to your offset and you're going to increase the distance to 0.125. I think is what I did. If you want it bigger, that's fine, but I feel like that is the perfect distance for what I'm trying to do. I wanted it to be as thin as possible and still keep everything together. So you're going to go to 0.125 and then you're going to apply. And then boom, now you have an offset, which is like, a little layer. A little shadow, which I would say, I guess. So now that you have your offset created, you're going to hit on the eyeball in the panel to make your pupils and your mouthpiece come back up. So the next thing that you're going to do is make it whatever size that you want it to be on your shirt. For a small shirt, I probably do like a 9, a 9.5. Just depends. So next, you'll get the pupils of the eyes. You're going to ungroup them away from the white part, and then you're going to group them together so that the pupils can be separated from the whites of the eyes. And you can just move those off to the side somewhere. And then the next thing I'll do is select the offset that I created along with the mouth. I use the layer panel to do that, and I actually group those together. So next we'll take the pupils that we grouped together and weld those so they can be one piece, one moving piece. And then we'll take the whites of the eyes and we'll weld those as well, because what we're gonna do is move that backwards after we've welded those, and we're going to select both of the pupils. We're going to select both the pupils and the whites of the eyes, and we're going to slice that and delete the black part, and then select the slice result and delete the white part. Now I did this because I want as less layers as possible, basically. I don't like a lot of layers, and this is a way I can only do my heat press. You're only going to be pressing the shirt. You won't press the shirt as much, I'll say. So the way I've done this can be just, you know, one black layer, and then the white and the orange is technically the second layer. And you wouldn't have to put the black part, the pupil, you wouldn't have to put the pupil of the eye on top of the white, because the black of the offset would already be showing. I hope I'm not confusing y'all. I'm gonna send it backwards so we can see the nose. And the last thing I want to do is make sure that this mouthpiece and the offset that I created are one piece. So I'm actually going, you can either weld those together or you can just attach it. So when we go to make it, it'll be one piece cut out instead of a piece over here and a piece over there. So go to make it, and here you'll see that you have the white part of your eyes, the offset in the mouth connected, and the nose. And now you are ready to cut. So here are my vinyl pieces that I have cut and weeded for the Elmo face. I have the black for basically the mouth, and the offset for the eyes and the nose. I did the nose in a pretty orange and the eyes in the white, of course. All right, so we're at the heat press now. I have a shirt. It's red, like Elmo. And you're gonna lay it down in the position that you want it. Lay it exactly where you want it. Alright, so that's like, to me, that's good. So you're gonna press it a couple seconds. Alright. So I use my handy dandy card so I can get about 3 inches. First thing you're gonna do, so lay it down where you want it. So once you have take the parchment paper, lay it on top. Now, I don't want you to close it. You're just gonna put pressure down on it. You can close it if you want to. I choose not to. So I just do that. I don't let it finish. Then you don't want to snatch it off, because sometimes don't go through. You lay it down for a couple seconds. You get your next layer, and you place your next layer where you want it for, where you feel it go. I kind of press it in to see if that's where I truly want it to go. That looks good to y'all. It looks okay. It's not perfect. Like your parchment paper, and then press it. Put your pressure. Put that pressure down. Slowly peel. Then put your nose down. Where do you think it should go? And this time I actually do clamp it down on the last one. I don't know where my glove is today, so I guess I use this towel. But I still don't let it beat. And just press it just to sit everything in a little bit longer. And there you go. Elmo, la 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo's world.